धब्बा लगा दिया गया था।
President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office to Bhartrihari Mehtab as Speaker Pro Tem of the 18th Lok Sabha earlier today at a ceremony held at Rashtrapati Bhavan. On the occasion, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi were also present. Meanwhile, during the session, the election of new Lok Sabha Speaker will be held on Wednesday, while President Draupadi Murmu will address the joint sitting of both houses of Parliament on Thursday. The session of the Rajya Sabha will commence on Thursday, 27th of June. The Parliament session will conclude on 3rd of July. And DD India's Dibyendu Model joins us live for more on the story. Dibyendu, good afternoon. First session of 18th Lok Sabha begins today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with newly elected members of Parliament took oath. What are you getting for us?
Siddharth, that's right. The 18th session of the Lok Sabha began today. And as per the customs, you've seen the Prime Minister addressing the Lok Sabha, in fact, the media, before taking oath and going inside the Lok Sabha here in the new Parliament building. So, of course, this is significant and what we can get as of now is that all the cabinet ministers, the Minister of State of Independent Charge as well as the Ministers of State have already taken oath. The parliamentarians are currently taking oath inside the Lok Sabha, which is being administered by the pro-term speaker who was sworn in by the President early this morning. So, of course, 208 parliamentarians will be taking oath by today evening. And the oath ceremony of all the parliamentarians is likely to conclude by tomorrow evening. So, of course, the first 2 days will be of the oath-taking ceremonies of all the 543 MPs who have been elected in the recently concluded general elections. So, of course, the first 2 days will be occupied with these particular oath-taking ceremony, after which, as we had been saying, that the election of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha will take place. That's an important development that we will be keeping, we will be tracking and bringing you latest updates on that, because a lot of political, developments likely to follow with the elections of the Lok Sabha Speaker, following which, as per the customs and traditions of the Indian parliamentary democracy, the President of India will be addressing the joint session of both the houses, the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha, which will officially mark the beginning of the 18th Lok Sabha session with the newly elected Lok Sabha Speaker. So this is the lineup to the next 3 to 4 days of what is expected out of the 18th Lok Sabha. Back to you.
Okay, Dibyendu, any key topics or bills scheduled during this session?
Well, Siddharth, not really as of now, because this is an inaugural session. Special session is what is officially being termed as. This session is specifically called in to bring for the administration of oath to all the elected members of Parliament, also the election of the Speaker and the joint session of Parliament, where President Draupadi Murmu will be addressing the joint session of Parliament, after which the next couple of days will be on the discussion and debate on the President's address and a Thanksgiving on the President's address, which will be where we will see concluding remarks by the Prime Minister and the Leader of Opposition. Of course, that will also be interesting to see who the Leader of Opposition is elected in this particular 18th Lok Sabha, given the fact that the Congress now has 99 seats in this 18th Lok Sabha. So, of course, you remember Congress has the Congress's CWC had passed a resolution saying that Rahul Gandhi should become the Leader of Opposition. But whether Rahul Gandhi is willing to take up that job is, of course, we'll have to wait and watch for an official confirmation from the Congress. But, of course, the Leader of the House in the Lok Sabha is, of course, the Prime Minister. So, the Prime Minister will be giving his Thanksgiving note to the presidential address as the key speaker when the Parliament will be debating and discussing on the President's speech after the President delivers her speech on Thursday. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much for all those updates, Dibyendu. We'll keep taking updates from you. India's Minister of External Affairs, S. Jaishankar,